Rain poured like punishment from the heavens. A man, drenched and trembling, clutched a crying baby to his chest as thunder cracked behind him. He ran across the empty road, his shoes soaked, his breath heavy. When he saw the headlights approaching, he waved desperately. But the black motorcycle didn't slow down. Instead, it screeched to a stop right beside him. The rider lifted his helmet, revealing cold blue eyes and a face that looked carved from stone. The man begged, voice shaking, "Please, we just need shelter. My baby. She's freezing." What the biker said next would change both of their lives forever. Before we dive into this unbelievable story, comment below where you're watching from, and let's see how far this story travels across the world. The biker stared at him for a long moment, the rain dripping off his jacket. "Get on," he said finally. "Hold the baby tight." They rode through the storm, thunder roaring above them, until they reached a private road leading to a mansion hidden behind tall iron gates. The man couldn't believe it. "Wait, you live here?" The biker smirked. "Own it." Inside the mansion, warmth flooded the air. The baby stopped crying, but the father, Luke, couldn't relax. He kept glancing around, gripping his daughter as if someone might take her away. The biker disappeared for a moment, then returned with towels and hot milk. "The name's Ryder," he said, "CEO of Iron Wolf Motors." Luke blinked. "The motorcycle company?" Ryder nodded. "Yeah, but that's not important right now. Tell me, why are you on the streets with a baby?" Luke's story spilled out in broken sentences. His wife had died during childbirth. He'd lost his job weeks later. Then his apartment. He'd been walking for 2 days looking for help. Ryder's expression hardened, but not with anger, with memory, because he knew what it meant to lose everything. That night, while Luke and his baby slept, Ryder stood by the window, rain still falling outside, staring at an old photo on his desk. It was of a woman holding a baby. The woman's eyes looked exactly like Luke's daughter's. His jaw clenched. "It can't be," he whispered. The next morning, Luke woke to find Ryder gone, but breakfast waiting. He looked around the mansion. Everything felt too perfect, too quiet, until he saw a door slightly open. Inside, a nursery, dusty, untouched, but filled with baby clothes, toys, and a photo of Ryder with the same woman from his photo. Luke froze. His heart raced. That woman was his late wife's sister. When Ryder returned, Luke demanded answers. "Who was she? Why do you have her picture?" Ryder stared at him, then finally said, "She was my fiancée. She disappeared 5 years ago. I searched for her everywhere, until I got a call saying she died giving birth." Luke's eyes widened. "She told me she had no family. She never mentioned you." Ryder's voice broke for the first time. "She probably didn't want me to find her. I was a different man back then. Angry, reckless, too focused on business. I let her go when she needed me most." They stood in silence. The only sound, the baby's soft breathing. Days passed. Ryder let Luke and his daughter stay. He gave Luke work at his motorcycle garage. Slowly, Luke earned his trust. But then, one night, Luke overheard 2 men in the garage whispering. "Boss said if the CEO finds out about the money laundering, we're finished." Luke froze. Money laundering? He recorded their conversation secretly, not knowing that someone was watching him through the security cameras. The next morning, Ryder confronted him. "Why were you spying on my men?" Luke played the recording. "I wasn't spying on you. I was trying to protect you." Ryder's face darkened. "You don't understand what you've just done." Suddenly, glass shattered, and gunshots echoed through the garage. Luke dove to protect his baby, hiding behind a toolbox. Ryder pulled out a gun from his leather jacket, his old biker reflexes kicking in. He fired back, taking out the attackers one by one. When the smoke cleared, Ryder limped over to Luke, bleeding from his arm. "Those men worked for my vice president," he said through clenched teeth. "They've been stealing from the company for years, and now they wanted me gone." Luke helped him stand. "You saved me and my daughter. Now let me save you." With Luke's help, Ryder exposed the corruption, cleared his company's name, and rebuilt Iron Wolf Motors stronger than ever. When the chaos settled, Ryder made a decision. He offered Luke a new home inside the mansion, and a new position, head engineer of Iron Wolf Motors. But before he accepted, Luke asked, "Why are you doing all this for me?" Ryder looked at the baby girl in Luke's arms. "Because she reminds me of who I lost. And maybe saving her is my way of finding peace." Months later, the once cold CEO biker could be seen every morning holding the baby, smiling for the first time in years. And Luke finally found what he'd been searching for all along. Not just shelter, but family. If you felt something during this story, comment family below and tell me what part hit you the hardest. And hey, make sure you subscribe for more powerful stories like this one, because the next one will hit even deeper.